Pleasure to present the some and introduce the others. None other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. This gentleman comes to us with the reputation of being a master builder. He's a six-figure ring earner, gold legacy member, and the first shareholder in Washington, D.C., known to this family as the man of courageous conversations. We talking about our friend and family man, Uncle Jock.
Woohoo! Thank you for that, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. The ball is yours. Take it away.
All right. First and foremost, if you hear me going in and out, please let me know because my Wi-Fi is acting weird this morning. But also I like to take time out real quick to pay homage to all of the veterans who have served. Say salute. We appreciate your service and job well done. So with that being said, it's Turned Up Tuesday. And we got a great show for y'all, but y'all know how we like to do. So let's get to it. Let's get at it. Let's get in the gym. We officially in the tip drill or pass the ball version of our show, but we're in the tip drill version. So y'all know how we like to do. I got 3 questions for y'all. DJ, I hope you're on my heels. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Woo, and what's up?
My income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get
your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
And Panedra's in the house too. Love to live. The one in Mo. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It is Turned Up Tuesday. I'm fired up, wired up. It's a little chilly in my neck of the woods. How many of y'all are experiencing that chill thing that's going on? I had a studio session last night and I was leaving and I realized it was 30, I think it was 37 degrees in Fort Washington last night. So yeah, it's chilly out there. So make sure you bundle up. But with that being said, it is Turned Up Tuesday. And I want to hear what's going on out in the field. First, let's see if we got any hands up, because I can't see. Nope, we don't have no hands up. So guess what always happens? Dr. Mark, there we go, okay. Tiffany beat Dr. Mark today. He probably was loafing. He probably was like, let me give some other people a chance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the ball and pass it to a young lady. Man, when I tell you, she got some stuff going on. And with her son, Ryan, y'all don't understand. We got something cooking right now. We got something cooking. Ryan is getting prepared to come on our show. So when he's ready, we got him in the studio right now, rehearsing and making sure he don't get camera shy when he get the lights, camera, action in front of him. But his mom is who we talking about right now. So I'm gonna move over because I know that she got some stuff she want to share. So Tiffany, Tyler, what you got going on?
Good morning, team. Good morning. Dang, I feel like I missed out a lot yesterday because I didn't get on this call. This is my morning coffee, but I got 2 things to say this morning. No, I got 3 things to say. Ryan, man, I don't know where I got this boy from. I swear to God, y'all. But every time I think about it, it just makes me want to cry. Yesterday, he texted me. He's in driver's ed, and he actually got to drive yesterday. 14 years old. He said, Mom, come pick me up. Don't have BJ come pick me up. You come pick me up because I just clocked the driver's ed teacher on a green sheet. I said, you did what? He said, Mom, they ain't got no insurance to drive me around in this car. So, sure enough, he clocked the driver's ed teacher, and we have an appointment set for this weekend. Secondly, now, mind you, I feel like I cheated this team because I got a tidbit of the inside the studio when they first started. And I know that we were told to schedule our schedule on social media, post on social media 3 times a day. So that is really working out well for me. So kudos to everybody that went into the inside of the studio. I was there by mistake, but this bought me. My cousin hit me up yesterday and he said, yo, I need you to come to the shipyard. And I'm like, boy, I ain't come to the shipyard. He's like, no, serious, I'm not playing. I need to set you up to come to the shipyard because there's a lot of people out here that work here that don't have life insurance. And I read your post. So I said, call my cousin. And y'all, I swear, a lot of people called me yesterday that I couldn't keep up. I called 𝗍𝗍 and told 𝗍𝗍 I can't keep up. She said, I told you, you ain't got to do much after you start. And after it starts, it's going to start doing it for you. So, yeah. And then the last thing, y'all, this is all I'm going to say. Be careful who you put on your team, because if you're telling your team and if you're running this blueprint, you're telling your team, bring the people to me until you get your license. And they say, oh, I'm going to wait until I get my license. Those are not the type of people that we need on our team. So, so that's all I wanted to say this morning. And I love y'all. I missed y'all yesterday, but I am working and I am busy.
Man, so hold up, Tiff. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this thing over because it's a couple of things that we're gonna have to unbox. First thing is, can we have some courageous conversation, everybody?
You got it.
We got a 14-year-old. I'm gonna say we because he's in our village. This gonna hurt, might sting. Get your band-aids ready. We got a 14-year-old that's out here doing the work that we're all supposed to be doing. A 14-year-old. What's some of you all's excuses? That's the first thing. Second thing, we got somebody that snuck inside the studio. And she grabbed just a little bit of inside the studio and is putting it to work. What's some of y'all's excuses? Like real life. And I'm saying this respectfully and I'm saying this out of love, right? Then Tiffany just said something. Yesterday, I had somebody call me and they said, hey, I just signed up somebody. I said, okay, great. Well, she didn't sign up yet, but she's going to be signing up today. I said, okay. When am I going to get to talk to her? Well, you got to talk to her at the event. Okay, when you going to set the ED call up? Well, that's my friend, and all you going to do is edify me, and we've been knowing each other, so, you know, I don't think we need to do the ED call. Okay. Have it your way. But should I have her call you? Or yes, that's the play. And what I was explaining to her was, this isn't about you and how you feel. It's about you overstanding and doing the push-ups, the reps. So you're comfortable with doing the reps. And then you can teach somebody how to do the reps. But if you don't do the reps, your business is going to collapse and fold because you're not running the team play. You're running the have it your way play. So then here's the thing. What I did was, and she didn't have a clue what was going on. I said, you know what? You're doing great. Go do it your way. She was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm saying to myself, man, some people just don't get it. So here's the thing. When you run the play your way respectfully, you can't come back to me and ask me about our playbook because you've already agreed not to use our playbook. Does that make sense? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a playbook. We're a team. We have coaches, we have a playbook, we have players. You have to decide whether you're going to be coachable or not. Because I'm now adopting Coach Erik's rule. If you ask me for help and I start to give you help, and then you be like, no, wait, I do that already. Nah, this is how I'm doing it. No, leave me alone, respectfully, with love. I got too many other people that need the play, that want the play, and want to run the play. But when you got a 14-year-old that doesn't have a license that is running this play day in, day out, and getting results, that's an indicator. And if you're looking at yourself and your business and you're not getting the results, I can guarantee you that you're not running the play. And if you are in your mind running the play, you've modified it so much that it's not the play. It's your way. So Tiffany, thank you for sharing. And who are you passing that ball to?
I am gonna pass. Well, I don't see no hands up. I do want to say this, y'all, too. Ryan reminded me, he was like, Mom, you got to change your business name because you can't get any fundings with your name attached to your business.
That boy is a wise old soul, boy. He done been here before. He done been here before.
He told me, he said, don't even put nothing on your social media with your name and business connected. And I was like, wow. Simple things.
Hey, here's the last thing too. This is very important. I have an extensive background in working with juveniles and youth, right? And if you ever look at government and stuff like that, government is usually, the seats are usually filled by, would y'all say younger or older people in politics as a majority? Older, right? I'm gonna tell you how politics works, and I'm gonna make this make sense. So what happens is in politics, because for y'all that don't know, I've always been involved in DC politics. It's a difference in regular politics and DC politics. DC government has we got our own little thing going on. It's a lot different. And so what happens is these older people get in office and then they get stuck in their ways. And when new young people come and start running for office, the older people lose their minds because they're like, these young people don't know anything. We got to listen to the young people because they have a different way of getting from point A to point Z. That doesn't make it a wrong way. And a lot of times we just want to shut them off. It's a natural thing to sometimes want to just shut a young person down because we're older. If you all start to really hear what these young people are saying and doing, it might open you up to some different things. Because one big thing that the young people say a lot is, man, y'all don't listen to us. It's always do as I say, not as I do. So I'm putting that out there because number one, that might help you in your personal life with team members, might help you with family members, and it can help you in your business as well, because a lot of times they're telling you stuff that's coming off the grid. It's just a different grid. So pay attention and go in with the intent to listen to what they're saying. Before you say N-O, make sure you K-N-O-W what they're saying. So before you say no, make sure you know what they're saying instead of shutting them down. Does that make sense? So who you passing that ball to?
I am now going to pass this ball to my birthday twin, my sister, my praying partner. She is all of the above, and she is no other than Monique Pitney, MBA, Ear Tax, and Insurance Pro.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Tiffany, and good morning, everybody. Tiffany, you and your son are such an inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing that. I wanted to piggyback off of something Uncle Jock said before I share. We have a team member on our team who happened to have, her middle name is Monique, and she also has a tax service. So she and I were talking. She's younger than us. We were talking the other day, and I'm helping her with the life insurance. She's helping me. She has been successful with doing Facebook ads for her tax business. And so we're going to have a session. I'm just telling you what he's saying is so true. When you bring somebody young in that's doing something that you had ever done before, because I couldn't figure that out. She's going to sit down and have a session with me and show me how to do Facebook ads and be successful with that. So like he said, my thing, me and my husband always say is that you listen to the technology of the young people and the way they do things, and you bring in your history and your wisdom. It's a beautiful thing. You can work together. So thank you for that, Uncle Jock. Last night, I want to just share, Miss V and I have a budgeting session and a life insurance session, 2 different sessions that we do with the city of East Point. And last night we talked about the psychology of money. And so we had I think it was about 40 people on the line. And, we've been doing this for some weeks. We got one more session coming up, but it was very successful, very interactive. And at the end, one lady said, do y'all have anybody, know anybody that's hiring? And I was like, I got to do it. I know we're supposed to be in this session, but I just said, look, we always hire. We looking for life insurance agents. And she said, well, I'm willing to learn. So, sometimes you're doing something for another reason. Just get out there, share what you have to offer, and you never know what's going to come out of it. So thank you, Ms. V, for the opportunity. And I just love doing that. And I just want to share that's some of our activities for the week.
Real quick, thank you for sharing, Monique. And yes, learn, man, learn and earn from the young folks. Learn and earn from the young folks, and then teach them how to do the same thing. Real quick, since nobody has their hand up, I got Dr. Mark, you have, and I'm coming to you, LaShonda. You have on your green sheet hoodie, right?
Yes.
What do you have on the back of your hoodie?
Do you have life insurance?
Do y'all remember last week I was telling you I was walking in a parking lot and this young lady was like, hey, do you have a card? Well, I met with her yesterday. First thing, let me park it. And Troy, you're gonna be the last hand. We say all the time, get you some green sheet or I am the CEO gear. We tell you all the time when we go out, people ask you, and it might not happen every time, but put it on like a uniform. Funny thing is, people say, dang, Jock, you wear the same thing all the time. I wear, my uniform is black in my black hoodie. That's like my uniform. So what happens is the young lady, she followed up with me. So I had a meeting with her. She needs 2 policies One for her, one for her mom. So we kept on talking. I opened her up to the Medicare. I said, do you know your mom's Medicare agent? I ripped the page from Brandon's book. She said, no. I said, she probably doesn't either. We got to change that. Here's my situation. I told her what I got going on. She was elated. What I'm trying to tell y'all is put on some of that gear. That's some of the things that creates pull marketing. If you feel like you don't want to go out and talk to people, do something that makes them want to talk to you, whether it's your social media posts. Tiffany just gave y'all another nugget. We said 3 a day keeps the brokies away. You know what I'm saying? So grab you some shirts, make yourself attractive. Ask people, if they're not asking you, ask the simple question. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. A lot of times we'll drop stuff and it'll feel good for 5 minutes and then it go out the window. Right? In the last year, we've talked about the special 4-step system. We've talked about, do you have life insurance? We've talked about 3x5s. You know, it's time that we have to start being responsible because we got everything inside of us. And I'm going somewhere with this because as we evolve, because I'm putting everybody on notice, for me, 𝗍𝗍, Aurelio, Dr. Mary, Eric, and some of the upcoming EDs like Mark and Monique. We're getting ready to grow, and we're not going to have time to spend with everybody like we have right now. So we have to be responsible enough to know where to go get what we need. It's not our responsibility to just call everybody and be like, hey, what you doing this week? What y'all doing? Where you at? It's not our responsibility to do that. And we used to do that. And people used to say, boy, it's going to be a long, long haul for you guys because y'all babysitting too much. Well, we gotta pull, no disrespect. We gotta pull the babies off the nipple respectfully, because there are too many people that want to be coached and need to be coached and are coming, raising their hands and taking good notes. The reason I'm saying taking good notes, when you're onboarding, take good notes. Because once you go through the onboarding, you shouldn't have to keep calling your upline saying, where do I go find this? Where do I do this? How does this happen? What's going on now? What do I do next? Have anybody ever experienced that? That's upline abuse. So with that being said, I'll take the ball. I'm going to pass it to none other than my sister from another, Mr. The Sacred Plug, LaShonda Durden. What you got for us this morning?
Good morning, y'all. Hope everyone is well. Happy Veterans Day to the vets. Thank you for your service and my freedom. Appreciate you. All right. So for me, money-making activities that I have been doing, I wanted to introduce my cousin, 𝗯𝗿𝗀. He joined the team during Level Up Conference weekend. This is the person, y'all, who I called and told he lives in Maryland. I told him to take some chips to the barbecue cookout a couple weeks ago. So slow drips always work. Slow drips always work. Ron, I don't know if you're available. Y'all might have to invite him up as a panelist if you want to say hey to the fam. If not, you can do that later. I know he's running around with his daughter. I think he came up, did he?
Welcome to
the family. Welcome to the team.
Welcome. All right, cool. So if he's not coming up now, he can come up later. No problem. And I just wanted to remind y'all, Uncle Jock just said, take good notes when you are going through training. Y'all, you're going to be in your training and things are going to go quickly. Yes. And in your mind, you're going to be thinking, oh, well, I'll go back to this or I'll go back. Tell them to slow down. Whoever your trainer is, Literally say to them, I am taking notes. Please give me a moment to write. Because what you'll do is get in that call and your trainer will be super amped and they know the routine and they know the play. They want to share with you. However, they don't realize that you don't write in shorthand. And so please take care of your business. Tell them, I'm taking notes. I told Relly that so many times while he was training me. Slow down. Go back. Stop. Because it is real. So please use your trainers. Take those notes and read them back because you're going to have to use them if you plan on growing your team. When you grow your team, how's that? So I love y'all. Run the play.
Real quick too. If you can't do shorthand like Miss Rita, everybody got a smart device, right? Y'all know they got apps that where you can just hit a record button, right? You get it all. So y'all know what I'm getting ready to say. The maximum effective range of an excuse is 0. There are no excuses. And trainers, y'all make sure you let your people that you're training know, take some good notes or hit the record button. Troy, I'm gonna turn it over to you and then you can bring up the Coach Erik. What you got? You're on mute, buddy.
All right, all right. Well, we're gonna make it quick because we don't want to impede on the nuggets that we're supposed to get. So we're gonna just say that been doing just what you've been talking about all day yesterday and the day before. So we've been re-emphasizing with the rest of the team that if you ain't nothing happening, it's because you ain't running the play. So Gandy, man, congratulations, kudos to him. He's been running the play. He reached out to someone, had them, said that set up the appointment. So I'll be meeting with them at about 11:30. We're gonna make sure they see the overview and answer any of the questions they have, and then make sure that they get introduced to none other than the executive director, and we'll be running the play from there. So with that being said, that's keeping it simple. And that being done, we're just going to go back and say now, kudos to you, Uncle Jock, for steering this courageous conversation this morning. We appreciate you and everybody that's been tuning in and participating in running the play by getting here first and foremost to start it and get the information right so that you can run the play. And with that being said, give it up for Uncle Jock. Give it up for Uncle Jock.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now let's go and do what we do. All right, it is now time for us to transition to part 2 of Good Morning Experts. So again, send out those last minute texts so that you can include all of your partners, teammates, friends, and prospects so that they too can get a hold of these great nuggets to help you grow your business. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.